I work at Burger King making flavor Whoppers. I wear paper.
Hello, kid.
I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York, 1971. I was a pretty timid boy until high school, where I was sort of a clown.
Hey, alright. Put those things back in the car, dipstick.
I worked a lot of fast food restaurants up until I graduated in 1989 from West Seneca West. During that time, nothing was serious to me. It was all fun and games. I knew if I didn't go into the military, I wouldn't have a future. I graduated boot camp in September 1989. I learned a lot about myself and about other people. It was the first time getting out of my own city, experiencing something new. Shortly after basic training, I went to Airman Apprentice Training, and then I got assigned my duty station, the USS Ranger. I was working for V4 Division, which is the aviation fuels in the Air Department. I worked on the flight deck, which was my ultimate goal as a teenager. Many of us were inspired to join the Navy because of Top Gun. I was also inspired by the TV show Super Carrier, which was short-lived. But I achieved my first goal in my life was to be working on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier.
Hi, Mama. Hey, dude. What's up, man?
I decided I needed another vacation, so at the end of July and the beginning of August, I took a week off, came back to Buffalo, reconnected with my family, get my encouragement back up before I returned back to the ship in San Diego. While I was gone, Saddam Hussein had invaded Kuwait. When I returned to the ship, the entire military, including the Navy and our aircraft carrier, were in battle-ready mode.
This goes back to 7 August to 17 January. As you recall, we started our deployment on the 7th of August. Basically, what we started out against was a couple of 100,000 Iraqis that were in the Kuwait theater of operations.
I remember hearing a lot of planes. My mother was on the phone. I heard her saying, "Oh, they're here. What's happening?"
I could hear helicopters, and my dad was staring out at the helicopters, and I asked him, what's going on? The Kuwaiti emir has been deposed.
When we were that young, you don't really understand the concept of invasion and war.
And the invasion would lead to a war. Kuwait's small army was no match for Saddam's battle-hardened veterans. Within hours, Iraqi forces took control of the wealthy Gulf state, claimed by Saddam as Iraq's 19th province.
Within 4 months, we were off to the Middle East, in the Persian Gulf, for the new Operation Desert Shield, and eventually Desert Storm, also known as the Gulf War. It was a very decisive, quick victory. It was a very scary time, although it was short-lived. There were some good memories and bad memories during that time. The stress level got pretty high working on that flight deck. It was a scary thing to be involved in. But all in all, it was a great experience.
Greene. Good on you. Good on you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bravo Zulu to the Ranger crew. Bravo Zulu. And how about anybody else?